Hello everybody. Hi my dear Leos. This is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today, oh my heart, are meant to encourage, elevate and empower you guys. Hi, how is everyone doing? First of all, apologies for the delay. I just couldn't do it. I did not have the energy to do any readings here on this channel. So my apologies for this. And here we go, my dear Leos. We're here. I already received a couple of messages for you. There's no BS is what I was hearing at this time. You really mean business. For some of you, what came through is you are about your money. And then I heard, even before that, I heard Pocahontas just around the river bench. And so there are several messages in this song. I highly encourage you to go ahead and have a listen to the song. Because it is about change, and it is about how when you're going into one river, it's never the same. It always changes because you're different, the river is different, so it's never the same. Everything is always changing and in flux. As I was doing my little spiel, you know, the protection I do for myself, my space, and you guys, my voice started to come through a lot stronger, so there could be something throat chakra, and then to the point where I felt so free and so relieved. So you may have recently had a big release. I also hear relief, or it is coming up for you, okay? With the Pocahontas song around the river bench, or bend, there change is indicated, right? And also a choice is indicated there, because she's choosing whether she should take Coco home for her husband or not. Or whether she should take the wild card of things. So there's something about a decision. And also the deck that wanted to come in for you today is the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, okay, by Colette Baron Reid. So we'll look into this and mainly what you are working on. And I also have a special discount, a Christmassy discount. If you're still looking for a gift for someone, the Crystal Charged Intention could be the thing for you. Instead of $40 US, it's now at $35. It's a wonderful thing. I will attach a little video at the end of this reading so that you can choose if this is something that you would like, but it's a very special gift for a special someone. Of course, you can also give this to your beautiful self and use it later, because it comes with a really nice gift voucher. It's really awesome. Actually, no, you'll see. Okay, I'll attach the video at the end of this one. All right. Okay. Yes, that's that. Let's hop in and see what you're working on currently and higher guidance and advice for you, my dear Leos. Beautiful. Higher guidance and advice for you, my dear Leos. Let's see, what are you currently working on? I didn't even ask. It was immediately clear we're working with this one, the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. So let's see what we have for our spiritually connected Leos here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and whoever else is watching. What are you guys working on currently? This one, yes. No way, the arrow, no way. This is so cool. The Arrow Master is what you have here, and it says hitting the mark, intention, detachment, exactly that. And here we have like a glowing bug at the center that's really catching my eye. You are so focused on something. That's what I was getting. No bullshit. You're really about your business here. For some of you, this means finances. You're so on the mark here, Leo. That's what you're currently working on. You're like, no more of this. Like, I've had enough. I feel like a huge shift that is happening in your life here, Leo, or has happened. But I feel like for the majority of you, it's already starting, or you're fully in the midst of that shift in a very new direction, I want to say. Some of you are really letting go of an old self of yours. This one wants to come into the angels and ancestors. And it's quite high speed energies, and that's another thing. Don't burn yourself to the ground here, Leo, because those energies are so fiery in general right now that are floating about, and especially fire signs is just like, we're fiery anyways. But it makes it even more so. It gives us more focus, more trajectory, more motivation, if you will, or more drive is rather the right word, not so much motivation, but the drive to do things. Has the number 10, which breaks down to a 1, which is indeed a new beginning, and you're coming out of a darker period, and that could have been for the past 20 years, I want to say. There's something about Pluto that's coming up, and I've heard this too, but Pluto is specifically coming up here, and a Pluto is something Pluto. I don't really know. The astrologers here, you can write it down in the comment section if you want to. I'm not an astrologer. I merely tune myself in and feel things. Okay, so that's that. That's really exciting. Read this? No. So you're working on this. That's wonderful. Let's see what the angels and ancestors have to say and continue to work on this. Hold your focus here, because with the arrow master, if you are into archery, you have to control your breath. So you would have had to learn how to control yourself under tension, under pressure, and then you let go. And that release moment when that arrow hits the mark is quite intense, I want to say. And it's really awesome, because it's almost like you may be perceiving it in slow motion, but everyone else would just see like this. So it could mean that you're headed towards major success in an area of your life, or in several areas of your life. And to others, it may seem like an overnight success type of a situation. And just noticing, this is just paint. I just painted my nails, but I didn't take it off. Same here. So nothing happened there or anything, right? So, yeah, so overnight success, but to you, you fully know like the path that you had to travel to get to that point, and that made you into the literal master of the arrow here, or archery in some area. You know of the path that you had to take, and I'm getting someone who is really strongly aligned, and the reason for your alignment is also because of your path and you partook in your own path that was presented to you that you had to walk, and that wasn't a straight one at all. Like, I'm getting a lot of windiness here, and a lot of, oh, we have to go back, we have to try to find our way through here. That's not an easy path, aka spiritual path. That is just not for the faint of heart, I want to say. But the thing is too, it makes you so, even if you were a faint of heart person before, like, that path teaches you courage. It brings out the courage in you and teaches you, they're correcting me now, it's not really the right word for it either, Leo, because it just brings something out that was there all along within you, because you would have had to be courageous to walk this and to now show up as the master. This one, yeah. You have Mother Earth. This is like comparable to the Empress. Feel loved and comforted. This is a time of receiving for you here. You're totally stepping into this. And it's so funny, because it almost feels to me here, Leo, like the necessary counterbalance. Because it literally feels like, we were talking about a period of about 20 years. It could have been 10 for you, but I'm feeling a rather longer period here for you, that you walked this path already. And then all of a sudden you're stepping into this other. So there's a huge shift, very focused, very warrior-like, and then stepping into peace. And it's not to say that you haven't had peace in your life or weren't able to create it for yourself. However, you're stepping into something so much more peaceful and quiet and tranquil and very abundant, very receptive. It's quite amazing. It's like the second half of your life or something. That's what this feels like. Huge transformative energies, because they're now drawing my eye to the butterflies that shouldn't be colored in such a way. This is very interesting. They never spoke to me in such a way with this card particularly. However, there are a mix of both, of two different types of butterflies that I'm seeing within that, and that is you. You're a mix of the shadow and the light side now, or about to step into. This is so beautiful, Leo. And it is so abundant, and it feels so right. It is so you. It is so you. So beautiful. So beautiful. Read this now. And feel loved and comforted, Leo. And open yourself up to receiving all this goodness here and all those blessings, I want to say for sure. This one, yeah. Heart and soul wants to come in for you, so we'll read that too. I'm noticing that the way I'm throwing the decks out here is quite cluttery, I have to say. I do not have order here per se, but the cards here are very orderly. It's very intentional how they were put down. However, the rest is where it is. So what could still be going on is there's a storm, you know, coming together, brewing. That could also mean the state of consciousness of the world, or the state of the world in general. But you're in the midst of it. You're in the middle of it. You're aligned. You know what you're doing. You know where you're going. It's very focused and very, very clear. That's amazing. And I do feel that for the majority of you. However, I feel a small portion here that doesn't have that clarity yet. You're stepping into this, okay? Hello? Come out. It's funny because I'm like, they were telling me I don't even need that card. And then I'm like, yeah, but I want it out because it's part of like the whole deck. So I want it there. There's again another intentional thing. We're doing things right. Again, no BS. Doesn't matter if we need that card. That card belongs to the deck and I know it's there. And so I want it included. Wait, there are a couple of cards that are not in order here. That's interesting. Again, the same stuff as in, you know, something is not 100% in order here and needs a little bit of decluttering. Maybe your inbox, maybe your house. Some of you may indeed be decluttering this one, yes. Ah, look at this. Beautiful. It really radiates tranquility for me. And definitely a new beginning. It's like you're sitting by the ocean and all of a sudden you have this epiphany. And it's very much in the color scheme of Mother Earth here. And the feminine, the pure feminine, the receptive feminine. And what it says for you, Leo, is you are a beautiful soul, full of wisdom, compassion, and great love. If you feel trapped, it is because you have created your own bondage. It is time to free yourself of the guilt that has kept you feeling stuck and allow the sacred rhythms of life to flow through you once more. And I feel there may be residue. Again, like with this, I said it was about the state of the world, but it could also be a residual something within yourself. And I would like to look into this over on Patreon for you and see what this is, if you feel this applies. And if you're interested, you can follow us to Patreon over there. It's $11.11 a month. Link is down below. By the way, do not join through the app because everybody that's over there already, you're not getting charged any differently. The thing is that they introduced something with Apple, and Apple actually takes 30%. And I'm not working for Apple. This is for you guys. This is for me. And that's it. Apple's not taking a cut, especially not this high from this. Do not join through the app. If you do it through the website on your computer, then you're good. You're still in the old system, okay? But do not join through the app if you're thinking about it. Link is down below, okay? I know that makes things a little bit more difficult, but I just do not see the point. I don't stand for this type of greed. It's ridiculous, all right? Okay, so now we'll take it over to Patreon. Like I said, I hope this was helpful so far to you, my dear Leos. If you would like to book a private reading with me, there may be a chance I'm discounting them, maybe in a week or two. I haven't thought about it, but I kind of am feeling that I should. Like I said, the Crystal Charge Intention is already discounted. If you're interested in trying that one out, and everything that I do is listed down below anyway, so check it out if you feel so called. You can also reach out to me at universalpowertarot@gmail.com if you would like to book a session. Yeah, and then we'll see how we go. All right, so much love, light, and shadow to you, my friends, and I'll see you over on Patreon next time. Thank you for sharing your time with me. Mwah. Bye.